Sorry, I'm Instagramming like the kids do, you know. I had to share an image of a recent amazing gift. And by recent I mean like 10 minutes ago. Oh, good evening, Zariandor. Thank you so much for joining. It's just about to start going nuts about having been treated to the latest of Hannah Craner's Godkiller trilogy books, Faithbreaker.
I don't think it's called Godkiller.
Yeah, the trilogy's called Godkiller.
Sure?
Yep.
I thought it wasn't called that.
Oh, Fallen Gods trilogy. Godkiller is the easier way of remembering. You will lose, Godkiller. The first book was called Godkiller. Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, the second book's called Sunbringer, and then the third book's called Faithbreaker.
Yes.
I haven't read them yet, but
I have.
I know that Nathan is like really into them, so I got him like book 2 and book 3.
She did, and she convinced me to buy book 1. Which again, irony that you still haven't read them, but I love them. They are fantastic books, and I got all 3 shiny hardbacks on my shelf.
I don't remember why I saw how I saw the first one, but I just saw it. I was just like, oh, the cover looks like.
I was gonna say, I think you probably just like, yeah, that was it. You kept going on about it. Kind of looks like a Lindt chocolate bar.
Yeah, it does. And I was just like, huh, that makes me interested in reading it because it's so pretty.
But the literature inside is so much tastier.
Like all the covers are really beautiful.
They really are. All 3 of those books are stunning.
They're well designed covers. Like they have really beautiful like end pages, you know, on the inside as well.
Yeah, he's amazing. Yeah.
And they're not too expensive either. Like they're pretty well priced for what they are, I'd say.
I should probably track down a copy of Godkiller First Edition, so then I've got all 3. And then I can stalk Hannah Craner and get her to sign them all. Craner, yes. That's why I keep going wrong. I don't know why I keep putting an R in there.
Yeah, you mispronouncing it.
I was just trying to type it up with like a little mention on Instagram, and I was like, why is it not coming up? Because I keep putting Craner.
Yeah.
Don't know why. Anyway, just excited there because I know what my next read is going to be. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to some more of this book talk or whatever it is we currently are. I don't know.
Bookstagram.
Bookstagram, yes, we are Bookstagram, the Bookstagram podcast.
As if that hasn't already been taken.
I wonder if it has. I kind of want to know. I'm gonna have to search this. But yes, as you can tell, I'm joined by my wonderful fiancée Paige, and our irritating little beast, who did the massive poos.
And who's staring at me because she wants me to throw her avocado.
Oh no, she's got fangs.
It's not a real avocado. It's just a soft one.
Very adorable.
That looks like an avocado. It's got like a little like seed in the middle that like she always like picks it up that way because it's like soft and it's like kind of raised a bit so she can like grip it a lot easier. She loves the avocado. She chose it out of a bag of toys that my future mother-in-law got.
Damn.
And that's one of the ones that she chose, along with like a bow, and that's like rainbow.
Rainbow and another star because she's obsessed with stars.
Yeah.
She is a star, isn't she?
Rainbow is perfect for her because like, it's the right size for her mouth, and like she can easily grip it because it's like got like a divot in the middle, so she can easily like grab it, and she loves it.
And throw it. She's very good at throwing it at our faces.
Yeah, she does actually throw it off our heads.
She currently sat there staring at Thanks flying on the floor like, why aren't you picking it up? Because it's far away from everyone, Beast.
Yeah.
Anyway, good evening and how is everybody? I hope you have been having a wonderful week so far. I hope everyone's mothers had a wonderful Mothering Sunday. We had a pretty fun one. I'm just going to quickly do this because we're already lingering. But I made some preparations, so hopefully this should actually work now, where I can get myself the Gold Chocobo. I trained up. I had to catch a whole new wonderful Chocobo, and I trained him up to Class S. Now this should work. I did test it, and it worked before, but let's just double check, see, shall we? The tension is killing me.
happens if you haven't played this game?
Yay! It worked. We did it. We got ourselves a Gold Chocobo. What shall we name her? I think we know what we're going to name her. No. No. Her name is Mayo. Yeah. Woohoo!
I'm not sure if anyone knows about that reference.
I don't. No, I think I did bring it up way back when I was doing Final Fantasy 14, which I do need to go back to. But yes, we finally got ourselves a nice, pretty Gold Chocobo, and we're gonna, as you can see, here's a yellow Chocobo, here's a Gold Chocobo. By comparison, it's not much of a difference, but it's just enough. Mayo's gonna get a shitload of Silkiest Green, just to really boost her stats.
Yeah, but for anyone that doesn't know, like, Nathan tends to name birds and stuff Ketchup and Mayo because we were originally going to get budgies, I guess, or parrots maybe.
Yeah.
That we were going to name Ketchup and Mayo as like, maybe like a lovebirds pair we were going to get or something. But we changed our minds because his mom has like a really like huge phobia of birds.
Woohoo! Look at me go!
And she said that she can't go into like a house that she knows where there are like pet birds and stuff. And so I didn't want to like have her be uncomfortable in like our home that we would have eventually, and just her fear that she couldn't visit or stay over there or anything. So it's like it'll have to be something that we just like do with video games.
Yeah, basically, it's my tribute to those birds. Also, the music is appropriately epic for the revelation of the Gold Chocobo. So, now, obviously, I don't think I've actually done this yet, but yeah, this is how you can obviously ride them on the overworld, having owned them. And the best thing is, if you go up to the high wind, you can also fly with your burb inside. First of all, we're just going to go up here while I showcase how cool it is to have a burb on board. So just quickly go inside. What? What are you on?
You were like, oh, never mind.
No, what?
It's like, no way, I'm being stupid.
I don't understand. Chocobo! There she is! She do a little dance. That's a good Chocobo. Fuck you, that's an amazing Chocobo. How dare you? Don't you dare disparage Mayo.
Did they say it was an amazing Chocobo?
Well, no, her father is a wonderful Chocobo. But at the moment she's only Class C, so we can, I will do a bit of racing with her. Level 14, limit break!
Everyone thinks Midgar is so adorable.
Yeah, she is. Actually, I saw an amazing, I have to try and find it. Saw an amazing pin on Pinterest. Running up. I'll tell you when you get back to that. So here's the reason why you want to have the shiny Gold Chocobo. So basically, Gold Chocobo means you can go anywhere the fuck you want. I've come over here to Goblin Island to show you. As you can see, just north of the yellow cone there on the map, there's a little island which, if we fly over here... Oh wait, that's... Okay, there's that island, that's not the one I meant. If you come up here... Yeah, I know, she always goes to Here is a wonderful little magical island, but it's full of woods, so you cannot land. How on earth would you possibly get to a place like this? There's no... You can't use, like, river crossing to be able to get to it. You can't use the submarine. So how can you get there? Well, yeah, I saw a really cool post on Pinterest earlier where it was, like, Final Fantasy VII characters imagined as, like, a high school anime. I'll have to show you. Gold Chocobo can go wherever the fuck it wants.
That's so cool.
You can run on the ocean, you can climb on the mountains, you can hang out in the forests. Whatever the fuck you want to do, you can do it with Gold Chocobo. Gold Chocobo can go places even the high wind can't go, and now I've lost the island I'm looking for. Where'd the island go? There it is.
You went to places that they didn't make.
See? We just go right over it. And now we're in here. Then you jump off, and you go in this cave. And you go, what's in this cave? Ooh, what's that? It's a red thing. Over the course of many years, Mako energy crystallizes into materia. Knights of the Round! I got a trophy.
You got a trophy.
Yeah, for getting Knights of the Round, the ultimate summon.
Can you only access that if you have a gold chocobo?
You can. That is the only way to get it. Because, like I said, you can't land on it in high wind. You can run over to it with the Ocean Crossing Chocobo, which I think is the blue one. But you can't climb over the mountainous edge. You can climb over mountains with a black Chocobo, but you can't cross oceans with a black Chocobo.
I bet that it's only a very small percentage of people that have got that chocobo.
Nah, I think quite a lot of people do, because a lot of people are Final Fantasy VII nerds.
Yeah, but you can also feel lazy to do that.
Maybe, but it is fun to do.
I know that I wouldn't do it.
But while we're on the subject of inaccessible locations,
I'm a lazy gamer.
so that's not the only such place. I was staying away from there for now. If we come over here, up past Costa del Sol, we come and land over here, you see there's another magical cave. This one blocked off by a river and a little thing, but it's okay because we can go there if we want to because we got the Gold Chocobo. Go inside and look, it's another mysterious cave. Over the course of many years, Mako energy crystallizes HP equals MP materia. Now that's a real cool one that I will show off in a moment. Literally, those are the only things that are in these caves, by the way. It's just one piece of materia. There are 4 such caves dotted around the map. The next one can be found over here. That over there. A little random outcropping. So you come over here, you jump down into the water because you can, because you're a badass with a Gold Chocobo. That's right, I'm going to keep going on about this Gold Chocobo for as long as I want, because it's fucking cool. Come into the cave, and look, a yellow one. Over the course of many years, blah 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 blah, Mime! Now Mime is another amazing piece of material that we will need going forward. When we're going to start building our ultimate character. Now let me try and remember where the last one is, because I have forgotten. Now, also, on top of all that, we have a, this here random, I always thought this looked like a jelly. But this is in fact a special forest, a secret dungeon that we cannot yet access, although we can because we have Gold Chocobo and go anywhere the fuck we want. But we're not going to, because at the moment we are not very strong. And I'm also trying to remember where that last, oh, I know where it is. It's down here. It's down near Midgar. Sorry, I'm just very excited about finally getting Gold Chocobo, because I feel like I spent quite a lot of time hyping it up, and I'm glad that I can show off that it truly is as amazing as I was trying to make it seem. And follow this bit of land, because we can't land over here on account of the fact that this floor is brown and not green. You can only land on, I don't know if I pointed that out, but you can only land on green ground, not round ground. Ground. Okay, that was not where the thing was. There it is. This is the last of the 4 magical caves.
Can you access that for Gold Chocobo?
Only with Gold Chocobo. And in here we have another Mako. Quadra Magic! Another piece of important materia for our arsenal. So, let's have a quick little shifty at what we've got, shall we? You laughing at me, fool.
Saying the word shifty.
Shifty.
But
Right.
it's not even in your vocabulary that you use on a daily basis.
Only occasionally when I really need to. So, oh, something else I also acquired during my little racing is I got the Gil Plus material, which is useful if you need to get Gil, but at the moment I'm kind of flush with cash, so it's kind of pointless. But, as you can guess, it just boosts how much Gil you get after battle. So, Knights of the Round, ultimate summon materia, super powerful, I will show it off soon. HP MP swap, basically, well, does what it says on the tin. Put it on there, your MP becomes your HP becomes your MP. It's the only way of getting more than 999 MP, but you also sacrifice all that HP. So, more HP you have, the more MP you have, which not necessarily vital in most cases, but it's cool to have. Mime adds a new command, which basically what Mime does is you use whatever the ability that was previously used was, and you use it for free. Now it doesn't count for limit breaks, so like you can't, for example, have Cloud use Omni Slash and then use Tifa and do Mime and she'll do Omni Slash. That doesn't work. However, what you can do is, say, have Cloud use Knights of the Round and then have Tifa use Mime, and she'll use Knights of the Round for free without spending any MP. And you can basically, as many mimes as you can have as many goes of that material. Which again will be something that I will be showing off in detail later for the super bosses. And finally, Quadrant Magic, as you can probably guess, means that you use any skill, any magic that is paired with it 4 times. So in this case, I've paired it with Ice. If I did Ice 3, then Cloud would cast Ice 3 4 times. I'm just going to briefly see if I can show that off, because why the fuck not? Give me a fight, come on. Just want to show off how devastating it is. There we go.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
There's a Baldur's Gate 3 mod for Stardew Valley.
Ice 3.
That's so cool.
What does that do when it's done? Oh, did I know?
It adds Baldur's Gate 3 characters and this mod adds 20 new musical characters, 6 new locations, new shops, special items, dynamic events, and more. Astarion is a fully developed personal storyline. It's available for various. The team is working on Helsing's romance romance.
Oh, I did.
That's a tremendous amount of work. For something that you don't have to pay for.
Oh. I think I need to unlock it first. Some magics I completely haven't ever actually pointed out, but you need to unlock them. No. Weird. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so that's what that does. That's what that is. Those are the 4 special magics.
You just completely ignore me from my description.
No, I heard what you said. I just didn't know what to say on account of the fact that I still haven't played Baldur's Gate 3, but fully developed Astarion, you can marry him, they're working on the other ones. Adds in all the characters for that. Yes, I did hear everything you said.
Just because you asked me, that's why I was just like, okay.
Yeah, I thought you'd share. But you know I don't know anything about it, so...
Yeah.
I didn't have anything to add, I'm afraid.
That's fair, I just didn't know if it was.
They said I was listening. I heard everything you said.
I know I'm being a bit of a hypocrite because I often have trouble focusing, but...
What matters is I was listening.
Also, if anyone's wondering, I don't purposely ignore Nathan, it's just that I genuinely have trouble focusing on, like, certain things at a time, and if my brain is, like, if I'm excited about something, or if I want to talk about something, it's difficult for me to focus on listening to what he's saying sometimes, and I just get distracted easily. It's a terrible thing, but, like, I try to work on it, but it's just hard. And now I'm not making excuses because I do, like, generally try and focus. It's just difficult sometimes.
We get through. We get.
It doesn't happen every conversation.
Yeah. So yes. Also, as you can see, our buddy Ultimate Weapon is currently taking a nap in midair. We will be dealing with him soon.
So that's what he's doing?
Yeah, he's just chilling out. So that's the crater that he lands in after he blasts off from the North Cave like Team Rocket.
Yeah, I thought that thing before.
Yeah, you fight him once as part of the story, but then you can also fight him to the death.
Yeah.
And doing so will get you a certain Ultima weapon. But first, I'm just quickly grabbing this and moving the submarine.
So who thinks, well, in 510 is the best one?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. For anyone who feels like interacting, let us know. What do you think? Is Final Fantasy X the best Final Fantasy in your opinion, or do you feel that there are better ones?
It's my favorite out of the ones I've played.
Final Fantasy X is phenomenal. It is my number 3.
So like, I finished you were 7. I finished
9.
9. I can't remember what is the remake called for this one? This is Final Fantasy remake.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake is the first part.
I played that. I haven't finished Rebirth yet, but I've gotten pretty far into it. I just haven't played it in a few months. I just don't feel like it.
It is very long. Like, having finished it and it took like 150 hours, it's very long. Granted, I took my time with a lot of things because I wanted to explore as much as possible. I still didn't do everything.
I like it a lot though. It's just I don't know if I like it enough to give a shit about like putting so many hours into it every single day. I just don't care about it that much.
I do advise you blasting through the main story.
Yeah.
Like, just get to the end of the story because it's good in my opinion. I know a lot of people don't like it. It's quite divisive and all that, but I liked it.
I love all the Costa del Sol stuff. Like the new stuff they put in Rebirth is really good. The Costa del Sol.
Speaking
and I'm not
of,
just saying that because of Tifa's bikini.
Speaking of, I'm in Costa del Sol right now. I'm just going to quickly do a little thing I pointed out many streams ago, where if you come and talk to this guy, praise the Lord, it's a miracle. Who'd ever think someone with some real money would ever come here? Because I currently have 696,585 gil, I probably shouldn't even ask, but are you really gonna buy it? Yep, 300,000 gil. I bought Villa Cloud. Goodbye, fluffy bed. This serves absolutely no purpose, but I now own this villa.
You know that my bugles.
I just have a villa now. Snore, snore. Jeez, my lower back's killing me. Get out of my house, sir. How do you do? I'm the manager. Nice to meet you. Well, if you pardon me, I'll be leaving. Good night. Dude, get out of my house. I know that's hypocritical of me, Mr. Storm into everywhere, because I feel like it and I'm the protagonist, but get out of my house, dude. This is mine. So rude. Yeah, that serves no purpose other than just bragging rights to say that I have spent 300,000 gil and still have 396,000 left. Cloud is officially no longer homeless. Because I don't know if anyone else has realised this, but Cloud actually is homeless. He literally does not have a home of his own. Because his childhood home has been burned down and rebuilt and claimed by someone else. He never had a home when he was living in Midgar because he just slept on the floor of the bar. So now he's finally got a home. How amazing is that? Anyway, now we're never going to go there again. So many things now open to us now that Chocobo is done. Let's do that. Let's just quickly finish up. Let's finish up Vincent's thing. We've had a bunch of battles since the last time I was here, so that doesn't need to be a thing. Lucretia. Death penalty. Chaos. Oh yeah, that's all that is. That's Vincent's ultimate weapon, death penalty, and his final limit break, which he can't use yet. But that's how you get that. You go in there with Vincent the first time, you have the flashback where he talks to Lucretia, talks about his past, and you learn about how Sephiroth was born from Lucretia and Hojo. And then you go back after having so many fights, and then he just says Lucretia and steals her gun. And yeah, that's that. What else do we need to immediately do? I suppose let's get ready to rumble. I think I'm gonna go and do the Midgar thing now. So, just a quick recap from last time. We narrowly managed to avoid dying by diamond weapon, who was attacking Midgar. Midgar fired the sister ray, the cannon that it stole from Junon, to destroy the barrier around the northern cave. What else?
She is so good.
She is. She do like the smell of the concept of bugles.
When I was like having my pasta packet today, I was like laying on the bed just eating it, and she curled like right against my shoulder. It was like this. Side
Mother.
I was like, you know.
Those are some lovely looking noodles you have there, Mother.
And she was just like, just pretending as if she wasn't looking, but then a little white just appears. Like, I can see you looking at it.
That's one of the best things. I saw something about that earlier, where it's like, I love it when a dog does the thing, and it's like the black eye and then like the half moon.
A lot of people say there's something wrong with the dog if it's doing that, but like dogs are just typically just sassy regardless of breed. I feel
Sassy and sneaky.
like they're just pretending they're not like staring at the thing that you have.
But yeah. So we were told we needed to go to Midgar because shit's gone down over here. Rufus is dead. He got blasted by emerald weapon, diamond weapon, and Heidegger and Scarlet have basically gone nuts. Hojo has taken over the cannon, and Reeve, who we discovered is the person behind Katesith, has called everyone for help. So when we fly over here, we will begin an attack on Midgar. I did accidentally do this when I was grinding some stuff out before, so I had to restart, which was very annoying, especially considering I'd done a bunch of stuff and forgot to save. We've reached Midgar. Even if we get there, Midgar's under martial law. There'll be no way we can slip into the slums. Looks like all transportation from the slums is cut off. Hey, what do you think? What do you think we have Highwind? I've completely forgotten how to do his accent. What do you think we have Highwind for? Where are we now? Oh, where are we? If land's no go, we'll go by air. Okay then, we'll parachute into Midgar. Yes, this is something that Final Fantasy X would later steal. For those of you who know, for those of you who like Final Fantasy X and have commented somewhere that they enjoy Final Fantasy X. It's a very slow build up as everyone runs up to the choose the members below. Change party's members. What have I got? Cloud, Barrett, Sid. Yep, I need Barrett. That's fine. Leave as is. Yep.
I like that she's cuddling so close to me. She's just like,
Here we go.
Be close to you, Mother, but it's just like using my affection and my love for her as an excuse to like I have this.
I want to be close to you and your stacks.
Yeah.
Woo! Look at him go.
She's a devious bitch.
I like how this is like the third time we've seen Cloud falling now. Woohoo! I can do little air stunts. Backflip, front flip,
Why are we doing that?
side, forward,
I didn't know you could do
back.
that.
Yeah. Because you're Cloud, you're a cool goof. That's exactly the kind of thing that Cloud would do because he thinks he's cool.
Honestly, in the original I get that, but in the remakes I don't. Like, not really. He
Wait.
just makes some jokes, mostly in remakes, I feel like it's more like bantery, but
The thing is, no, so obviously, sorry, just saying, Heidegger's going after you all. That's why I stayed just out there. Let's go underground. So, obviously, Cloud in the remake stuff is currently delusional because obviously they haven't gotten to the point of the revelation of who he really is. But at this point in the game, we know Cloud is Cloud. We know that all the stuff about him being in Soldier is a lie, that he was really superimposing his life on Zack. So he's no longer pretending to be a cool guy. He's just a doofus now. Like, he's a lot less uptight now that he remembers who he is. So he's more likely to do shit that he thinks is cool that probably isn't cool. So this is the guy who went, Sephiroth's so cool, I'm gonna go join the army, and then failed. So technically they're completely different people. Because, like, he was living up to the cool side of Zack that he was inspired by during his time in Soldier.
I love that little portrait of Barrett, by the way.
Yeah, it's
great.
great.
Amazing, isn't
With his, like, grim face.
it? Even though he's like a huge sweetheart.
Yeah. The big teddy bear and his white marshmallow shirt. Sweet. This place smells gross. Let's get this over with.
Does anyone love like his little sailor outfit? It's amazing.
Everyone loves his sailor
It's
outfit
so
and everything
fucking
because it's the
cute.
best.
It's so fucking
Even
cute.
Barrett loves it.
It's just like admiring himself in the mirror. It's so cute.
So it was Hojo who stirred up all this commotion after all these years. We sure got to know the Midgar Underground. I have an old school to settle with Hojo, so let's go. This is where we go in. Why are you feeling me up like that, you weirdo? Please, hurry to the Mako cannon. Yeah, cool back. I love that they use the old bombing mission music. So now we're in a completely different part of Midgar's Underground. Feels nostalgic at this point, doesn't it? To come back here after all this time. Oh shit, I've got to load Baron up with stuff. Oh man. That's a waste of a Bolt 3, but whatever. I don't care. Fuck your little tank thing. 8-inch cannon. That's what they call my big toe. She wasn't listening. What have we got? Cure, cover, poison, lightning, yeah. Counter attack, mystify, protected volume, time all. That. In long range, why not? Completely forgot what everyone has. Ribbon. Okay, that's fine. We're good. We're about set up, I think. So we calm down. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite nostalgic to be back in Midgar again, causing mischief. GHIJKL 41254325. Remember that. There will be a quiz. The ladders in this place are so unnecessarily long. Doesn't need to be like this. We're nearly there. Yeah, we made it. And what do we get? An Aegis armlet, which is good. Should probably equip it actually. Oh, it's not. Never mind. I mean, it's got good stats, but it doesn't have as much materia. So, fuck that. Never mind. That was a waste of time. Good job we got a speed up. Nope, get off the ladder.
Why are you huffing as if I've ever given you a beauty?
You have, Mother, don't you remember? Yeah, you do, really. Think about it. Think real good.
I thought playing. I would possibly.
Yeah, barbecue's too much for puppies.
Yeah, they have like spice and probably onion powder and stuff.
And garlic.
Yeah.
The anti-dog. Pee-pee. Hello. Took you a moment there, though, didn't it?
No, what?
What, father?
Peanut has many facial expressions.
She do. She have many faces.
It changes a lot depending on what her ears are doing. If they're like really down, then she's just bald.
Hey, there you go.
She's just bald fading and she looks really cool and sweet.
Mime. Sorry. Did 4 loads of bolt on that one. And then mine, hopefully, will just be... Never mind! He mimed Barrett attacking. What a fucking doofus.
On Saturday, I went dog sitting for my grandparents because they
Oh,
got
yeah.
north for the night. And so we're going to be looking after Kiwi, my grandparents' dog.
The best boy.
He's a cocker spaniel.
He's amazing. I love him. And he liked me.
And like, it'll be the first time I've slept there since like 2 years. I think.
Yeah. And I've never slept there, so it's gonna be extra weird. Because you're gonna wake up and have me next to you in your old bedroom and be all like, ah!
Yeah, it'll be weird, I think. And Peanut has met Kiwi, but only the once. And we were only there for like an hour or so. Because we're having dinner.
Like 2 hours, 3 hours.
We're having dinner. And so it's going to be interesting to see how Peanut responds to Kiwi, like, on our own in the house.
Yeah.
But she has a big garden to run around in, so...
In his territory.
Oh.
It's gonna be cute. I know it. No! I'm gonna fast forward up these ladders because they're so long. They don't need to be this long. I think I messed this up. Do a little bit of satellite beam, shall we? Oh wow, they lift. So if I do that, he's not going to do anything because he'll be like, I can't do satellite beam, what you on about? Cloud cannot mimic satellite beam. It's just to show off because I can. Yes, so we got 2 weekends of puppy sitting coming up. It's quite interesting.
Yeah. Kind of exciting.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
The weekend after that, we're going to, like, his mum's to look after the Chihuahua and the dachshund. Peanut obviously loves them both.
Yeah, everyone knows about the wonder of blue.
Poppy is her favourite. So.
Oh yeah. She do love her puppy. Almost as much as she loves staring at Mummy, who is eating her bugle. She has not moved in the last 10 minutes.
To her credit though, she's not whining.
True. She is being quiet. She's just silently judging you. With the intensity of 1,000 suns. Zip. Oh my god, it's a behemoth. Just chilling out in the basement of bloody Midgar. Who'd have thought? Oh, and they have a phoenix down, that's very useful. In case anyone was wondering, the iconic beast of Final Fantasy, the behemoth, this is where you fight it. Bye-bye. Wasn't very strong. So yes, we know. Let's ask the question that we know the audience are clamoring for. What are your top 3 Final Fantasies?
For me, it would go 10, 7, and
a good trio.
Like, you honestly couldn't go wrong with either, like, any of those games. Like, I know it just really varies. Like, I think it really just depends what kind of things you like in games and, like, what sort of characters you're into, I guess, because I know that some people find 7 boring. I can kind of understand it, but I never found it boring.
Sorry, I just interrupted briefly. I missed a thing, so I need to go back and redo all of that.
I did find one Final Fantasy boring that is very popular. Was it 4?
6.
6. I
6 is the one you want to be careful with because a lot of people love 6. And
I played it for a few hours and just didn't care for it. I was bored.
I'm going to admit something that a lot of people will find even more upsetting than you not liking it. I've never finished 6. Yeah. I have played every Final Fantasy game, but I've never finished 6. That's why I can only say I have played every Final Fantasy game. I own 6, and I do really need to finish it one day, and I will probably do it on stream. But yeah, I've never actually beat it.
I will go back to it and give it another try because of some people loving it, and like, if Nathan didn't love it also, I wouldn't give a shit. But because like he loves it and he thinks that I would probably like it, and like he knows me so well that I do trust him saying that.
Yeah,
so I will give it another try at some point.
Like 6 is really fucking good, and I get why a lot of people think it is the best one. And yes, I did just reset for an elixir and a mega elixir. Kind of a waste now that I think about it, but whatever. Yeah, a lot of people do think that 6 is the best, and I get it. Like I said, I haven't actually finished it, so I'm not ready to provide a full judgment on it. But I have very much loved everything that I have played of it. But I only rank the ones that I have finished or completed, which is why well, I say that, and of course my favorite is Final Fantasy XIV, which yeah, I finished so I finished A Realm Reborn and I finished Heaven's Word, so I suppose that's technically finished. I obviously still need to do the other 3 expansions, but I've put like a month worth of like gameplay time into that, so I think it's safe to say that I love it probably more than any other Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Then my next favorite is 4. Final Fantasy 4 was my favorite for a very long time until I played 14. Until I beat 14 and Heaven's Word. Final Fantasy 4 was just just my favorite. Like, I love that whole story. I love the ship Cecil and the Dark Knight and the Paladin stuff, and just I love it. Luna Whale for life. I want my own Luna Whale. I will definitely get around to that one as well at some point. And then 10. I fucking love 10. I've played that game start to finish like 5 times. Just because it's that good. And then I suppose it's 7. I suppose. Or maybe 12. 12 is so good too.
I haven't played 12, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's that?
12 is the one with Fran and Balthier.
Oh, right. I never finished it, so I don't know.
Yeah, but you have played it.
Yeah, honestly, I played that game since I was like 14. Like, obviously not constantly, but I think I first got it was like 14 or something like that, and I did really love it though. So it was actually my first Final Fantasy game. I didn't know anything about the franchise.
I think it's a great one to start with, because I remember when it first came out, I got it and I was, hello, how can I help you, child? Hello. A puppy has come to see me. You finally stopped staring daggers at your mum, have you? Oh! How did you manage to do that? She stood on my balls.
You should always fall asleep there. Hi, baby.
So I have harmed father, so now I am back. But yeah, 12. I remember when 12 came out, I was not overly sold on the attempt at mimicking Final Fantasy XI's gameplay. Because obviously it was trying to do the whole MMO thing without being an MMO. And I think I just didn't appreciate it properly the first time, because then I played it again like a couple of years later. And just fucking loved it. I think I just needed time to settle it for it to settle on me, and then it was great. Especially when, having finished it, it was just like, oh yeah, the whole like Star Wars analogy I think is perfect, because it is very much a Star Wars, but it's really good. Like, people say, oh, it's just Star Wars, like that's a bad thing. Have you ever seen Star Wars? Star Wars is amazing.
It's funny because, like, at the time I had never watched Star Wars before, so maybe I saw, like, snippets of it as a child.
You knew enough about it from, like when you knew enough about it that when I sat you down to watch Star Wars, you were like, oh, I know what this is, I know what this is, oh, that's what that is.
Yeah.
But still didn't know enough to be able to not be surprised.
Yeah.
I will never forget your utter astonishment at the whole, like, oh, that's... What was it? First of all, it was like, holy shit, he just cut off his hand, and then the revelation of Luke, I'm your father?
Yeah.
So yeah, like, that particular moment out of context is just, a funny little, oh, look at this look at this reference I'm making. But in context, it's like one of the coolest battle scenes ever that results in the main character getting horribly maimed.
Yeah. Especially since, like, it matters if it was, like, when the hand was cut off. And the fact it was, like, when Vader already knew he was his father. It's just like, what the fuck? Why are you doing that then? Like,
Doing it because he can.
it was just like...
Is he a bad bitch?
I just didn't know about the hand thing. Obviously, I knew about the father reveal because everyone knows that.
Yeah.
But the hand chopping, I did not know about at all. And honestly, the scene itself was more impactful when you have the context of the entire movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's interesting out of context, but like, kind of, it was still quite mind-blowing at the same time, even though I knew it was coming, but like, with all the context of everything, it was quite impactful, and I didn't expect it to be.
Yeah. There is a reason why it is such a cultural touchstone.
Yeah. Like, I get it. I actually do love Star Wars, apparently.
Yeah.
Like, Luke Skywalker's one of my favorite characters in cinema.
And your favorite moment in all of cinematic history. Doo 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 doo.
Is that when he goes outside?
He's just staring at the sunsets.
Because, like, I was like, oh, what's happening here? And like, he just goes back in. I was like, wait, did he just go outside to stare at the sunset for 5 minutes and then go back
Yeah,
inside?
whimsically, and like to go and stare emotionally into the distance.
It
And
was
just be like,
so funny. I couldn't stop laughing. It's still so funny to me. It's one of the best scenes in the whole thing. Also, the second Star Wars movie is the best one.
Yeah. Wait, no one is gonna fight you on that. And by the second, she obviously means Empire, not Attack of the Clones.
The third movie,
You liked it after the
I have thoughts.
The thing that interested me the most about your opinions on Return of the Jedi is the fact that the part that everyone loves, you were like, I don't like this. The part that most people hate, you were like, this is cool.
What? Oh,
Because you hated all the stuff with Jabba's palace,
yeah,
but then you
that's
loved all of the stuff with the Ewoks.
Although I will say that Carrie Fisher was hiding an amazing body, by the way. Like,
That wasn't hidden, babe. Everyone knows Carrie Fisher's body from 1982.
I mean, yeah, but when I didn't know anything about what it looks like, and then I saw her in that bikini, I was like, and I was like, is that really her body? And you were like, yeah. And I was just like, she's fucking hiding that, bro, because she looks so nerdy and like unassuming and plain. I would never expect that she has like a body of like, I don't know, a supermodel, but like a fitness model or something.
She wasn't hiding shit. Billions of boys had their sexual awakening. Well, millions of boys, let's be a bit more realistic, had their sexual awakening to Carrie Fisher in that bikini.
She's not even pretty, but like her body's oh, it was. But I never found her pretty. She's really pretty. And then, like, I didn't understand the whole fascination with her in the movies the whole time. I think mostly it's Princess Leia's whole title and stuff that carries her, because she's not that interesting.
I disagree. I mean, in the first one, she's obviously quite a passive character, but by Empire, she's a revolutionary. She's a great leader.
She's alright. I didn't really give a shit about her that much. And I don't like Han Solo. I don't care. I really don't like it.
That's a good controversial take.
I'm sorry, but he's just a fucking massive douchebag. I can't
Yeah,
stand
he's a
him.
douchebag with a heart of gold.
I don't like him. I think it's mostly an actor issue for me.
You don't like Harrison Ford?
No.
Mr. I can smile and frown at the same time with the same smile.
He's kind of a cunt, I'll be honest, and he's got a very punchable face.
Wow.
I'm offending so many Star Wars fans.
You're offending Harrison Ford. He's gonna come get you.
Oh, I'm so scared. Oh, get his fucking Warby K. Get over here, dude.
He played the most recent Hulk. He'd get you.
He doesn't
And I won't be able to stop him.
As if he hasn't had tons of criticism already.
Yeah.
I only like Luke and, well, 3 actually. But I love 3PO. I love Luke, and I love, what's his name?
R2D2.
Yeah, I love R2D2.
Chewbacca.
And Chewbacca. Those are the characters I love, the rest can go fuck off. Also, Yoda.
Yeah, Yoda's amazing. Again, no one's gonna argue with that one.
The rest of them, Carrie and Han Solo. So fuck, I don't care.
Also, just to very briefly touch back on what we're doing here. I'm currently running in the opposite direction of where we're supposed to be going, because there's some stuff down here. You have to go quite a long way, and thankfully we do have the speed up option, which I will use on the way back. Also, Red 13. I smell it. The cannon's not this way. He's going back the way that we're supposed to be going. But we'll keep going this way because we have to. Anyway, yes. Star Wars is great. And Final Fantasy XII, which was the original point of that, is also great because it copied Star Wars.
I reckon if I was someone who had never watched the Harry Potter movies and I watched them recently with you, I feel like my opinions on Harry Potter would be so vastly different these days.
Because of Star Trek and Star Wars.
No, I just mean it's because it's with the Star Trek opinions, like Star Wars opinions. It's making me think if I had watched it years ago, maybe when I was a child and kind of grew up with it, my opinions would be different on different characters. But because I haven't, and I watched it when I was an adult, I feel like quite into my 30s, I think, well, late 20s, I guess. That my opinions on characters are different than what I think they would be. It's similar to like Harry Potter, so I feel like if I had watched them in my late 20s for the first time, I think I would have like despised Hermione. And I probably found Harry to be really fucking annoying.
A materia.
And my opinion on Ron probably won't change because I don't like Ron. Maybe once at first, 1 to 2 movies do really like him. After that, no.
I don't like movie Ron. Movie Ron sucks.
Yeah.
Book Ron is cool.
I think it's Rupert Grint has like a really like a stink face, like a really amazing stink face.
Explain.
I just mean like when Harry does something and he's yelling, he just looks so pissed off, and I'm just like, fuck off, your face is so punchable.
This just in, Paige really wants to punch people.
No.
Harrison Ford and Rupert Grint, she's coming for you.
Not Rupert Grint anymore, because he's really sweet. I don't think Harrison Ford has ever been described as sweet, not even
I don't think that's true.
I do.
I was actually watching a mini documentary about Harrison Ford the other day, and how, the common conception of him is that he's just a grouch who hates all the stuff he's done. But in reality, that's just a ruse. That's just a character he's playing. In reality, he's actually super proud of everything he's done. and proud of his career.
Why would you pretend to not like it?
Because he was curmudgeonly. So, just briefly again. W item, another very important piece of material that we're going to need soon. Basically what it does is it allows you to use 2 items in succession. So you can do like, you know, use a Phoenix down and an elixir on someone to bring them back to life. You know, just that in and of itself, self-explanatory, not important. However, it does have another function that we will be abusing later. Anyway. Now I'm going to fast forward my way back through here because that's everything for this tunnel. Also, these things are handy to kill because they give you turbo levers, which obviously give you a full charge on your MP, so fuck it. Zip, 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 zip. This base is falling apart. Although I think that's because the entire city got rocked by the use of the cannon and then blown up by diamond. So that's fair. Nope, we appear to have gone out of bounds. For some reason, the entrance and exit zones in this section seem to be a little bit on the messed up side. Don't know if you've noticed. Come on, let me leave. There we go. Nearly there. 5. Wasting that limit just yet. Although we're going to die, so we'll waste it anyway. And just like that, we've already gotten back up to 442,000 gil. You try and give your gil away, and you just can't stay low. I'm just too rich. If only that were true in life. Seven. And that's where we came. Oh no, they're here. Oh yes. What are we going to do? I think we can ignore our orders now. Elena, don't act so weak. We're Turks, Elena. Yes, sir, you're right. Come on, we've got work to do. I'm not really up for it, but our orders were to seek you out and kill. Our company may be in turmoil, but an order's an order. That's the spirit of the Turks, believe it. So, now this is a choice. Either we can end it, or we can just tell him to fuck off. We can. What do you think?
No.
No? Think I'm just going to tell him to fuck off?
Because I don't want him to die.
Okay. No, let's not. What is that? Pity? Don't think the Turks are fools. Wait, Elena. Reno, you're not disobeying, are you?
Elena and Reno are amazing rebirth, though.
They are great. Shinra's finished. It's come down to this. Rude. Elena, you were a great Turk. farewell if we both survive and our lives are spared. And just like that, we will never see them again.
So if you say to do it, you kill them?
You fight them, but they survive anyway. Remember the spirit of the Turks.
Rude is so hot in Rerow. Like,
He's great.
he is
Our
like
mission's
sexy
over.
Man. And Elena's really cute, but like Rude is just like he's really hot.
Rude is great. I love how they introduce you to him in Remake, where he's feeding birds. He's just chilling out with some birds. Take a picture of the dog.
No, I accidentally put the torch on. It's just innocent.
Oh, just you were doing it for a reason. Not just trying to blind me for no reason. Tasty water. What noises are you making over there?
I thought my thing was
Come on.
My headphones are turned on.
Come on. Right, that's the way you gotta go. So we're gonna go this way. Hey, look who it is. What are you doing, Diva? I'm alright. Go to the cannon. Oh yes, I remember now. We do need to come this way. So that one's a dead end. But if we go down here and up here, we'll end up somewhere familiar. Would you look at that? After all this time, we are back at the Shinra building. No, the sister ray's not this way. Everything's exactly as we left it, even with the broken thing that we destroyed. Only we can also get into fights now. Because they've still got guards here. And they're exactly the same level as they were the last time we were here. Like 30 hours ago. Five. 1,625. And now we can finally open these chests. A pile bunker. Master Fist. You recall we weren't allowed to open these before. We got told off for being naughty. Pile bunker is a weapon for Brett. Oh yeah. We can go back up here. We can only go up to floor 65. 8 no 69 nice for you. I think it's 64? Yes. For anyone else who might remember, or might not remember, if we come back here, HP shout. And if you're cool, but we opened that before, and we're like, huh, a megaphone, what the hell's the point in this? The HP shout is... Oh, it doesn't tell you. Basically, it's Kate Sith's ultimate weapon. While we're here, we can have a quick nap. Because nothing says infiltrate and destroy like a quick nap. Also, if you mess with that back earlier in the game, then something gets stuck, and then you can bash it and free it now, but obviously I didn't do that, so bleh. Anyway, that's everything that needs to be done on the return to the Shinra building. Everybody say bye-bye, Shinra building. We will never see you again. And now to finish the mission we came here for. Whoop. Whee. Bada-boo. So rude. How dare you all have your turns before me? There we go.
I find the concept of minstrels and like the realm of the elves in this book is so interesting.
They are pretty cool.
Like, I know it's a thing in D&D as well, but like, so it's not as if it's just related to this, but I guess I just find them really interesting. Like, I don't necessarily trust them because they kind of use people whether they want to or not, but I guess it's part of the job that they kind of have to do that. And like, if it were me, I'd be like, well, how can I...
Sorry, I'm about to go into a brief cutscene, then you can carry on after when the battle starts, okay?
Okay,
sorry. Just a weird bit of timing, that was all.
Okay.
Just need to get through this bit, and then you can resume your minstrel talk. What the hell is that? Hey, you serious? It's a great big fucking robot. Yeah, here they come. So they really showed up. He's floating on air. You sure treated us like dogs till now. You killed many of my precious soldiers. But let's see how you do against anti-weapon artillery. You guys are worthless, but my proud creation is great. I'll show you the destructive power of the Proud Clod, which is one of the stupidest names ever. There you go. Carry on. You carry on, myself.
If it were me, I'd be like, well, how can I, like, trust you actually like me, or if you're just trying to steal my life and, like, tell everyone about it without my permission, sort of thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I know not all of them would be quite ruthless about it, but some of them definitely would be. And like, I just think it would be. They just seem very selfish, and I don't know. Like, I just think they're just not really the best kind of people to be friends, I suppose.
Yeah, they can be a bit dodgy because you never know what they're gonna like. What are they gonna like tell other people, or what are they gonna turn into their own little stories and stuff? Like, that's one of the things I quite like about certain fictional minstrels, like Dandelion, for instance, or to a lesser extent, Starling in Realm of the Elderlings, is that at least they both say straight away, I'm joining you because I want to be able to write down the songs of your adventure. Like, they are honest about that at least. They're like, yeah, I am only here because I want to use your life as the basis for my greatest epic. The Dandelion is a much more likable character.
Yeah, Sterling is not. She sometimes can be likable, but as a whole, I don't like her. I just can't realistically like her when she said certain shit to a 15-year-old child. I can't.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
pretty
a
shit.
lot. Like, especially since her frustrations and stuff like that were like adult business that was nothing to do with a child. Who she just dragged into like the shit for no reason other than to be cool. Like, I just don't get it.
Yeah, she do suck.
I can understand why people would like her because she is interesting, but I just think she's an asshole.
Yeah, so if anyone's noticed, it's a good use of mime is that every one of these Bolt 3s that Cloud is performing is free. I know this guy's supposed to be some big threat, especially considering he's like the ultimate weapon buster, but he's nothing special. He's just big. And has a dumb name, Proud Clod. I'm guessing that must be some sort of translation error, because that's not right. That can't be right. Don't know why it didn't occur to me to do haste sooner, but I didn't, and now I have. That's the armor destroyed. Now we just destroy Proud Clod. Just checking what the damage values are, whether it's actually worth doing the magic or not. Anger Max, later renamed to Maximum Fury. Plenty of turbo ethers, so we can do that. It's pretty much just keep chipping away at him point now. Riveting gameplay at this point, I'm sure. Oh, you can see through him. Weird. I never noticed that before. You can see through his chest area, you can see the background there. That's odd. There we go. Cover was born. Lightning was born. Shiva was born. Gravity was born. Wow. Now gravity exists. That was a hell of a battle. Ragnarok. It's a weapon for Cloud, by the way. No way. This is the proud Clod. Not anymore, it ain't. Now it's just a big old crater. Whoa. And now that's them finally dealt with. No more Dyahaha and Yahaha. We're really cutting our way through the last remnants of Shinra at this point. Elixir. Misteel. I had a teacher called Misteel once. Fun fact. Misteel, by the way, is another fantastic piece of equipment. You right there? Another sad moment.
I know.
Do you need a hug?
No.
You sure? Okay. And here. It's been an
Fuck off! I don't usually cry at books.
it's been an emotional
Not because,
roller coaster.
like, I think it's cool not to cry. I'm just not actually
Too
crying.
cool to. I guess I'm just too cool to cry.
I cry way more with movies and TV, just because I think I'm more visual and stuff, so that's just what it is.
Guess I'm just too cool to cry. You cried the other day when you saw Snake. You don't have any arms. You're right. I love you.
I'm afraid about what's gonna happen next, but it's kind of a good thing, but also a bad thing at the same time.
Oh.
So I can't say, but
This way, Cloud. Sorry, I was just reading a dialogue. Didn't we just defeat you? Grosspanzer. Easy. Let me guess. Yes, same thing again. At least we're getting a bunch of limit breaks loaded up, I suppose. Because you just know what's around the corner, don't you? Damn it! Hoping to be able to take him into the boss with a limit break, but I guess not. Heal was born. Wow, we're just going through a bunch of material right now, huh? We need that. That's good to have. Don't need that. Don't need that. What would be handy to have, I wonder? Stick an added cut on that, shall we? Oh, I should show off Knights of the Round. I'll do that. Gravity don't need. Comet. Time, yep, need that. Restore, need that. Poison, don't need that. Lightning, probably won't need that. That's good to have. Neo Bahamut. Need some luck plus, why not? We don't need everything full right now because we're doing very well. Just heal everyone back up again, shall we? Damn, Hojo. Hey, this is... Yeah, this is great. Hold on, Hojo. That missing score is Barrett's ultimate weapon. Which we're not going to equip right now. 'Cause the problem is, ultimate weapons don't actually accrue any AP. Hojo, stop right there. Oh, the failure. At least remember my name. It's Cloud. Every time I see you, it pains me that I had so little scientific sense. I saw you as a failed project, but you're the only one that succeeded as a Sephiroth clone. I'm even beginning to hate myself. None of that matters. Just stop this nonsense. Nonsense? Oh, this. Ha ha ha. Sephiroth seems to be counting on the energy, so I'm going to lend him a hand. Why? Why do that? Quit asking me why, you moron. Rude. Actually, you might make a good scientist. Energy level is at 83%. It's taking too long. My son needs power and help. That's the only reason. Your son? Ha ha ha. But he doesn't know it. Ha ha ha. What will Sephiroth think when he finds out I'm his father? He always looked down on me. Ha ha ha! Sephiroth is your son? We learned this, yes. Ha ha! I offered the woman with my child to Professor Gast's Genova project. When Sephiroth was still in her womb, we took Genova's cells. Ha ha ha! I can't believe you're the one who did this. Illusionary crime against Sephiroth. Hee hee hee, no, you're wrong. It's my desire as a scientist, hee hee hee. I was defeated by my drive to become a scientist. I lost that time too. I've injected Genova cells into my own body. Hee hee hee, here are. Hee hee hee, the results. Now he's gonna freakify. Look at this weird green freak. You don't look so good, dude. I love this music. You know the music's so good. Nothing to steal. Evil poison, as opposed to the good poison? Oh, now let's see how the Mako juice is reacting. Not very well, I'd say. Ew! You don't look so good, Hojo. In fact, we're gonna deal with you with Neo Bahamut. Giga Flare. He's pretty fucking cool too. That's a big badass dragon. Did you... Have you seen Knights of the Round? Knights of the Round, the summon from this. Would you like to see it? I will do it in a moment. For you.
I feel like I might have seen it in a YouTube video, but I'm not entirely sure.
This is Bahamut Neo Bahamut.
So, like, different kind of powerful?
Yeah.
I love Bahamut so much.
So does Final Fantasy VII, that's why there are 3 of them.
And it's a dragon, yeah?
Yes. Bahamut is notoriously the king of dragons. But in this you have Bahamut, Neo Bahamut, and Bahamut Zero.
So, I'm not sure if I remember this correctly, but Bahamut is a real
Mythological
character,
creature.
right?
Yes. King of the dragons.
I just really like it.
It's great.
Who's the queen of
Is that Nidhogg, I think?
that? I always thought Nidhogg was it.
Maybe. Just want to get through to the 3rd form, because of course there's 3 forms. There we go. Meteor Ray, and then I will do Knights of the Round on the last one. landing some pretty good hits.
Listening to comic cries while I read this book is so weird.
That does sound weird, yes. Do like a little bit of combi Christ though. Shit.
So in Babylonian mythology, Tiamat, the goddess
Tiamat.
of the primordial sea, is often considered the queen of dragons or the mother of dragons.
Yes, I knew that.
According to Britannica, she is a creature of chaos and violence and the creator of monsters, including dragons.
Yes, I recall. Now you have reminded me. Here we go.
Tiamat and her children were initially too powerful for the gods, but eventually her grandson,
Marduk.
slew her. From her body, Marduk created the world with her ribs supporting the gods of the heavens, her tears becoming the rivers and her flesh becoming the earth and mountains.
Here you go. Knights of the Round Table.
I had to specify it more to Google because at first it told me Daenerys Targaryen.
Of course it did.
I'm talking about mythology, dude, not a fictional fucking
Look
character.
at this shit. Knights of the Round. It is a reference to the Knights of the Round Table, King Arthur
Oh,
epic.
right, yeah, of course it is.
So you get 13 attacks from various cool knight things. This is the most powerful piece of magic the game has to offer.
I think this is a really cool attack.
It really is. And the best thing is, if this somehow doesn't kill him, then Cloud's about to do it a second time for free.
Don't know so much about kings in real life, or anything for past kings. But I find the people in the circle that were closest to the kings always
Here he
very
is.
interesting.
Arthur himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, the knights tend to be the more memorable ones. I think Arthur is one of the... Oh, wow, that was enough to get him first time. Not surprised, but also kind of surprised.
Why, what happened?
I beat him.
Oh.
You could only survive one. And even then, I think he probably died 6 rounds into it. All was born! All was born! Hell yeah!
But yeah, I find famous knights to be so much more interesting than any famous royal people.
Also, that's now Hojo dead.
Because they must have so many interesting stories as well, huh?
They did all sorts of weird shit. That's why the Crusades are so, I'm assuming what he's saying there is motherfucker! That's the end of the canon. There he goes. Hojo, Scarlet,
I
Heidegger.
always hate in modern society when you have interest in knights and stuff from centuries past. There's always going to be someone in comments of YouTube videos and stuff saying hey, these people probably attacked women because they were allowed to have access to people. It's just yeah, maybe, but when has sexual violence ever been okay in any sort of capacity?
Do people say that kind of stuff?
Yeah, usually because it's because they were knights, and knights often went to see prostitutes and stuff and had illegitimate babies and shit. Which
So,
whatever, but that doesn't make them awful people.
I don't think knights typically would have courtesans, wouldn't they? Not prostitutes.
I guess.
Anyway, as I was saying, it's Hojo, Heidegger, Scarlet, and Rufus, all dead. The only one who's left is Reeve and Palmer, but I don't think he's doing anything.
Fucking
I don't know
that
what...
character kills me. It's so fucking funny.
Shinra's finished.
Especially in Rebirth, I just cannot stop laughing at that.
Meteor's gonna fall in about 7 more days. That's what grandfather said. Nanaki, you want to see everyone in Cosmo Canyon again? Yes. You want to see Marlene, right? Don't ask me that. We'll beat Sephiroth. Then if we don't release the power of Holy in 7 days, there won't be a planet left to protect. If we can't beat Sephiroth, it's as good as death for us. If we'll just go a few days sooner than the rest, you'll die from Meteor. Don't think you're gonna lose even before you fight. No. What I meant was, what are we all fighting for? I want us all to understand that. Save the planet for the future of the planet? Sure, that's all fine. But really, is that how it is? For me, this is a personal feud. I want to beat Sephiroth and settle my past. Saving the planet just happens to be part of that. I've been thinking. I think we all are fighting for ourselves. For ourselves and that someone, something, whatever it is that's important to us. That's what we're fighting for. That's why we keep up this battle for the planet. You're right. It sounds cool saying it's to save the planet, but I was the one who blew up the Maka reactor. Looking back on it now, I can see that wasn't the right way to do things. I made a lot of friends and innocent bystanders suffer. At first, it was revenge against Shinra for attacking my town. But now, yeah, I'm fighting for Marlene. For Marlene's future. Yeah, I guess I want to save the planet for Marlene's sake. Oops. Go and see her, make sure you're right, and come back. And all of you, get off the ship and find out your reasons for yourselves. I want you to make sure, then I want you to come back. Maybe ain't none of us will come back. Meteor's gonna kill us all anyway. Let's just forget about useless struggling. I know why I'm fighting. I'm fighting to save the planet, and that's that. And besides that, there's something personal too. A very personal memory that I have. What about you all? I want you all to find that something within yourselves. If you don't find it, then that's okay too. You can't fight without a reason, right? So I won't hold it against you if you don't come back. I love you. What are you going to do, Tifa? It's that scene. Did you forget?
The fuck's sake.
I'm all alone. I don't have anywhere to go.
She's like, fill in my holes, Cloud.
Everyone's gone. Shh, you're ruining the moment. Yeah, we don't have anywhere or anyone to go home to. You're right. No, stop it. You're ruining the moment. But I'm sure someday they'll come back, don't you think? I wonder. Everyone has something irreplaceable they're holding on to. But this time, our opponent...
What else be like in the remake version of this?
No idea. But that's alright if no one comes back. As long as we're together, with you by my side, I'll never give up no matter how bad it gets. Tifa. No matter how close we are now, we were far apart before. But when we were in the live stream, surrounded by all those screams of anguish, I thought I heard your voice. You probably don't remember this, but deep in my heart, I heard you calling my name. Or at least, I thought I did. Yeah, I heard you calling me. You were calling me back from the consciousness in the live stream. After all, I promised that if anything ever happened to you, I'd come to help. Cloud, do you think the stars can hear us? Do you think they see how hard we're fighting for them? I don't know, but whether they can or not, we still have to do what we can and believe in ourselves. Someday we'll find the answer, right, Tifa? That's what I learned from you when I was in the live stream. Yes, that's right. Hey, Tifa, there are so many things I wanted to say to you. But now that we're together like this, I don't know what to say. I guess nothing's changed at all. Funny, isn't it? Cloud, words aren't the only thing that tell people what you're thinking. They're gonna fuck! They did. It's almost dawn. Huh? Sorry, did I wake you? It's almost dawn, Tifa. Good morning, Cloud. Just a little longer. A little bit longer. This day will never come again, so let me have this moment. Sure. Their first time. This might be the last time we'll ever be together. So sweet. They fucked in the middle of a field. In the middle of nowhere. I mean, wouldn't you? At least Cloud won't die a virgin. We'd better go. But I still... It'll be alright, Tifa. You said so yourself yesterday. At least we don't have to go on alone. It's true. All they have is each other. Yes, that's right. Okay, let's go. This airship is too big for just the two of us. Yeah, it's a little lonely without everyone. Don't worry, it'll be okay. I'll make a big enough ruckus for everyone. That's the true Cloud right there. Besides, I'm the pilot. No more flying around casually like before. We won't have time to feel lonely. Huh? It's moving. Barrett, Sid. Is that okay with you? Nanaki. Why didn't you tell me? But you know Sid. Hey, Nanaki. If you butt in now, you'll never know what they say later. Were you watching? Yep. They watch you guys fuck in the middle of a field. She's having an emotional crisis because she knows that her first time with Cloud was watched by fucking everyone. Vincent. Yeah, I saw you guys fuck too.
They just took a booty hole.
Uh-huh. Why such a puzzled look? I'm a total freak. You know I like to watch people fuck in the middle of a field. Don't you want me to come? That's what he said between the lines. Yeah, see? Told you. No, it's just that you're always so cool to what's happening. I thought you didn't care. How else do you think I get my rocks off? Cool. I guess that's just how I am. Sorry.
He's like, yeah, I fucked Tifa too.
No, he just watched. He was dressed as Batman in the corner.
This is right, you did before.
Well, look here. Shinra manager's come back.
Have you ever watched people have sex before?
Outside of porn?
Yeah.
Oh.
I did as a child once when, like, my mom and her boyfriend at the time, I think I was like 10 or 11 or something, and like I was just curious what they were doing, and like I saw them having sex. But like, it's a pretty like common thing for children to do. Aside from that, I never have though.
I might have, but I wiped it from my memory if I did. Excuse me, but I wanted to come with the main group, but I couldn't get away. Some people in Midgar took me in. I know I have a stuffed animal body, but I'll work really hard. I guess that's everyone. No, Yuffie's missing. She ain't gonna show up. At least this time she didn't steal our materia, thank God for that. Ah, fuck it. How could you say that? After I came this far with you, even with my air sickness, I didn't go through all that just to have you guys have the best parts all to yourselves. Welcome back, Yuffie. Gee, Cloud, that's so nice of you to say. You sick or something? Well, whatever. I'm gonna be in my reserve seat in the hole, waiting. Thanks, everyone. We didn't come back for your spiky-headed ass. I came back from my Marlene. Guess it's just my feelings or something. I ain't got no words now. Although she's not here, she left us a window of opportunity. We can't go on like this. Eris. She was smiling to the end. We can't just let it end with that smile. We have to do something. Let's all go together. Memories of Eris. Although she should have returned to the planet by now, something stopped her and now she's stuck. We've got to let go of Eris's memory. Has anyone here changed their mind? I'm counting on you, Sid. Yeah. These two levers have been bugging me for a while. Let me try them out. Alright. So what should I do? You decide, Cloud. This is our last battle. Our target is the North Cave. Our enemy is Sephiroth. So let's move out. Hell yeah. Now we got jets, motherfucker. Woohoo. We're almost to the North Cave. We're on our way, Sephiroth. Man, I'm gonna stick it to him. What is it, Sid? Some incredible force, losing control. Get the hell out of here, flunkies. Didn't I tell you all to go home? Yes, sir, but this is our home. Oh, man, stop trying to act so cool. All right, you jokers, hold me down with everything you got. Oh, my God. Geronimo! Oh, shit. He's getting the Batman suit out again. See Vincent creeping towards the corner. Batman hood is coming on. He's coming out. Oh, God. 3 guys on Sid. End of part 2! That's the end of the second disc. Whoop whoop! So... take care. Right. So now we are currently in the northern cave. I'm not... So, we're very near. Looks like we can only slide down. Alright, let's go. Whee! Whee! Mildly control where he's gonna go. Doesn't really matter what you do though. So this here is the final dungeon of the game. But we're not going to aim straight for the ending just yet. Got a save crystal. We'll need that. Because you can't save in here. First of all... any skills on him, because this is where we're going to get the last of them. If you guys are all ready, this emotional ride is fast approaching its finale, but we do still have lots more to do. And just because we are here in the final dungeon doesn't mean we're going to be finishing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run down here and grab a few things and place down the save crystal, whereupon I will then probably end for the night. Because then I will need to do some grinding in the background in preparation for some more of the last side stuff. You can manipulate. And...
Can you go see back this way?
if we've got the money for it. And we need to, because obviously we said we would. So we'll see what we can do. So obviously we're going to be busy the next 2 weekends. I suppose we could go down the weekend after, which is 4-day weekend. Bank holiday stuff. Like we could probably drive down on Friday or something. Yeah, we'll think it over when I'm done here. Crazy gargoyle creatures. Come to life already, thank you. Alexa, play the parades of the Cannibals theme song, please. Thank you. Hello. Hello. She exorcised herself around so she could see me. Oh no. Barrett died. Because his level is a multiple of 4. Hello, Poopy. 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 Hello. Put those TVs away. Put those TVs away. She's so cute. Oh no. Not the smelly yoni kisses. Oh no. Powerful. Hello. Big yawn. So many yawns. Oh, it's a dragon. You know what this means. Look, got a little bit of that. So far away, I'll live for another day. Which is, of course, an enemy skill. Didn't mean to do that. Oh well. It stops it from attacking it another turn. Okay. These things are strong. HP absorb. I wonder if you can guess what that materia does. The potato gun. A guard source. So yeah, it is very important throughout the course of this dungeon that you keep the enemy skill materia equipped at all times. Because there are some skills that you will only be able to get here, and some skills that if you've missed, you can get again here. But there is also one particular skill that I'm not going to be able to get this time, but I will get next time. Which unfortunately exists due to a programming error in a very, very difficult position. So there is an enemy skill called Pandora's Box, and it is only performed by one enemy in the entire game. The enemy is called the Dragon Zombie. And as you can guess, it is a zombie dragon. The problem is, thanks to a programming error, it is only able to perform the attack once. And I don't mean like once per battle or once in a while or, you know, once in a row. It can only do it once in a save file. And I don't know why they still haven't corrected that. But it is a real bad fuck up. It means that if it casts Pandora's Box and you don't have any of the enemy skill materials equipped, then you will never be able to get that skill. And given that there is a trophy for getting every single enemy skill, that means you need to make sure that you've got it. Otherwise, you know, you're not going to get that trophy. Okay, I need to go pee. I'm sorry, I will be right back. Oh dear. Oh, desperate. Oh, desperate. Ah, thank you for that, wait. Yes, so it can only perform it once. The enemy cannot be manipulated, so you can't make it do that. And also, if you happen to fight the dragon zombie and it doesn't use the move, but it does a bunch of other things, and then runs out of ability skills, because every enemy has their own pool of MP that they can perform from. And obviously when that runs out, they can't do anything else. If it happens to never use it in a battle until it runs out of enemy skill points, and then decides to use it and can't cast it, that also counts as a cast. Which means it can be cast without being cast, and then you will lose it forever. So fortunately, there is a technique to ensure you get it, and that is A, to always have enemy skills equipped, because I believe it is an every character attack. And also, using the save crystal at a certain location will put you in a right location to be able to go back and fight it over and over by reloading the save. It's a real bitch, and if you don't know about it ahead of time, then you're in real trouble. Fortunately, as you can tell, I am aware, so it's not a problem. I have planned ahead, and I am prepared. And now you are also prepared for, if you've not played it before, if you have played it and never been able to get it, you know how to get it. Couple of items in here that I think I'll come back and get afterwards. Just want to get down to the place where it's where I need to set up the save crystal. These things are fucking creepy. Also, yes, it did 9 damage to Barrett and then he died. Because that's some sort of like life-ending skill. And now it's in 2 halves. No, music has stopped. That's weird. I don't think that's supposed to happen. It's fine, I'll go there in a moment. The road splits in two. We're split into 2 groups. Which way are you gonna choose, Cloud? I'm gonna go left. Alright, then I'll go right. I'm going left. Then I'll go right. I'm going right. Then I'll go right. And I'll go right. Then I'm heading right. Now don't any of you go and die on me. Gotta get through to Sephiroth. I'll destroy that Sephiroth before anyone gets to him. It's all over now with this. Oh man, Materia Hunter Yuffie sounds like the last chapter of Materia Forever. I don't know what the fuck that was supposed to mean. All life on this planet, indeed the very life of this planet, is in our hands. I'm so happy to have met you all. Really, sniff. Well, looks like this is our bit. Looks like this is our last big job. I don't know what the hell's up with that voice just then. This will be the end of it. So that, basically, what's happening here is there's a bunch of split paths that you can make choices for where people are going to go. This is just for the sake of getting some items if you do it this way. Some certain items. But that is also the point where we're going to make a quick save and call it for tonight. We are, as I mentioned, very close now. So, quick rundown of what we're going to be doing. Next time I will show you a quick run through the North Cave area. Get a couple more bits and pieces, a couple more enemy skills, and then we'll be leaving to go and finish up some side content because we need to return to Wutai, we need to return to Midgar, we need to go to the Gold Saucer, and we need to fight the weapons. There's a lot of shit still to go, but from here on out it's going to be largely grinding and materia farming and fighting. So yeah, I hope you guys are excited because this journey is coming to a close. I have been loving it so far, and I hope you guys have been loving it as well. So, yes, I will see you again soon. Until Thursday, when we will be doing some more stories from Saul, because I unfortunately missed out on some last week. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. I hope that you find yourselves in a situation with the person that you care about the most, where you can have a few moments alone without being watched by all of your creepy friends. And I certainly hope that none of them are dressed as Batman. And I hope that you don't find yourself having to take down an evil corporation that's crumbling to pieces around itself. Until then, do you have anything you would like to say, babe? Do you have anything you would like to say to the fine peoples?
Not really.
No? How about you, PP? She says ear twitch. Yes, and until next time, bye-bye. Bye-bye.